All right, so here we go. We are on reading now. So this is day 2 of reading. We are still thinking about our book, schools around the world. So make sure that your brains are in the group right now. I know our group is online, but here we go. Okay, here's our objective for today. I can identify different ways children go to school. So there were a lot of different ways that children went to school in our book. So what we're going to do is we're going to reread our book a little bit so we can kind of remember how kids go to school, okay? Or how children go to school. So here we go. Front cover, back cover, spine. Good job. Our title is Schools Around the World, and it is by Claire Lewis. She is the author of our book. The author writes the words. And who remembers what kind of text this is? It is an informational text. Good job. Awesome. Yesterday we thought a lot about how all the text features that were in this book. All right, here we go. Okay. So we're not going to go over all of the text features. We're just going to read this time, okay? Okay, so here we go. Schools everywhere. Children go to school all over the world. Children go to school to learn. So here we go. Different types of schools. Some schools are in cities. So what is something that we really know about cities? There are a lot of different what in cities? They're really tall, like a prism. Buildings. There are a lot of buildings in cities. So let's look at these two pictures. I see this is the picture that describes our cities. I see some buildings in the background of our picture. Some schools are in the country. What is different about these pictures? What do you see that's different? If you're thinking snow, yeah, I see snow, but does it snow in cities? It sure does. But what do you see that's different? I see a lot of what in this picture? A lot of trees. Good job. There are a lot of trees in this picture. So, some schools are in the country. So, in the country, there are a lot of trees. So, in the city, there are buildings. In the country, there are a lot of what? Trees. Good job. All right, so some schools are in cities. Some schools are in the country. Some schools are outside. This school is on a boat. Can you imagine going to school on a boat? That'd be just so interesting. They're learning on a boat. So let's go back. We know that schools are in cities. Some schools are in the country where there are a lot of trees. Some schools are outside. This school is on a boat. Boat. Ooh. Let's look at our letter family real quick. Here we go. B-O-O-A-O. Boat. Some schools are at home. So this person is at home, or these friends are at home. And some children talk to their teachers on the internet. So let's go back. This one is at home. They're learning at home. And this one, our friend is using a laptop, a Dora, to learn. Okay, so let's go back and think, because we're going to be writing about this, okay? All right, so some schools are in the city. Some schools are in the country. Some schools are outside. And this school is on a boat. Some schools are at home. And some children talk to their teachers on the internet, kind of like you're doing now. I can't hear you talk back, but you can hear me. Okay? All right, so that's what we're thinking about today. Identifying ways that children go to school. All right, so let's put up on our thinking map different ways that children go to school. So give me the first way you can think of. So I'm just going to guess, and we're going to go through it together, okay? So, ways children go to school. Grab a darker color. Okay, the first way was where? In a city. So I'm going to draw buildings for our city as best I can. This is my ish city. And here are all the windows. So in the city. Okay? In the city. Another way is in the country. In the country. You see me? Okay. So, what did we see a lot of in the country? We saw a lot of trees. So, Miss Sweetie's going to draw her ish trees. Okay? So, I'm going to write in the country. In the country. Okay? Add to our thinking map. All right. What is another way that kids go to school? On a boat. Good job. On a boat. I hope you said boat. Boat. So this is my ish boat. My ish sail. So on a, the two letters that say O, O-A, boat. On a boat. Okay? Children also learn where? At home. So I'm going to draw my ish house at home. So Miss Sweetie's at home. Home. Silent E. We'll do one more. What's the last one that we're doing? On the internet. Good job. On the internet. So Miss Sweetie is going to draw a laptop, a Dora, here are all the keys. Okay? So I'm going to say on the internet. On the internet. Okay. Here we go. So, ways children go to school. In the city, in the country, on a boat, at home, or on the internet. Okay? So, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your next worksheet where it says some schools, and I want you to complete that for writing, okay? So, our writing video is up next. Okie doke, that's the end of reading.